It is 3:30 in the morning, and I'm up here in the morning with a couple of the workshop participants, and we're gonna climb up above, where are we? We're gonna climb up above Huacachina here in Peru, on top of one of the dunes. Man, I'm tired. Whew. We're gonna climb on top of one of the dunes and hopefully photograph some stars. I'm using my phone to light myself right now because it's dark. We've been up here shooting stars for maybe a half an hour, and it's gotten a little bit crazy because there's this fog that's coming below right over Huacachina. Everything's hazy on the bottom, but then you still got the dunes sticking out at the top, and I'm just shooting some time lapse with the DSLR. I think we're gonna stay up here for sunrise, and it might be amazing or it might be a bust with this fog, who knows, but it's really nice up here, and it's been fun kind of just hanging out in the stars in the middle of the night in Peru. How often you get the chance to do that? This morning we were out shooting and we were looking out at the view, and then all of a sudden this wave of fog rolled in over the oasis, and it turned the sand to mud. It just fogged up all the gear, and it was kind of crazy. And so we just bailed on sunrise and came back down here into the village of Huacachina. Today we're leaving Huacachina, and first thing in the morning we're heading to a place called the Ballestas Islands. And the Ballestas Islands, some people call them the poor man's Galapagos. What they really are is just these islands that are just covered in birds and wildlife. So that's where we're off to this morning. Let's do it. We made it to the entry point to the Ballestas Islands. We're basically gonna jump off of this pier. Not jump off of it, we'll jump off of it onto boats and head out to the Ballestas Islands, where there's again the birds and seals and hopefully even penguins. I wanna focus on getting photos, so I'm not gonna film a ton. What I am gonna do is something I used to do a lot, which I've got the camera with a 70 to 200 millimeter lens, and you can see on top in the hot shoe, I have a mount for my GoPro. So I'm actually gonna mount the GoPro on the top and kind of give you guys a view of what I'm seeing through the camera, and then I'll post the photos that I take afterwards. So it'll kind of give you a POV view of life as a photographer on the Ballestas Islands, and I think it'll be fun. So many boobies. So many boobies. We're back on land. I actually fell asleep on the boat ride back. We're bumping around and I'm sleeping. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're back on land with the crew and we're heading back to the mainland. It was really funny actually being on the boat because it's a challenge to shoot because there's just so many people and the boat's moving, and then it's just a challenge. And the local girl behind me took 4,000 selfies. She did not care about taking photos forward. It was all about me. Didn't you see her? I think she has 4,000 photos of her face. Yeah. It was really funny watching the difference between locals on an excursion like that and us. Taking photos of the places versus photos of my face. Having said that, I've just been filming my face for the past minute and a half, and we're about to jump on the boat, bus back to Huacachina for some lunch. We're done here in Huacachina, and I'm feeling really jet lagged, and waking up for stars didn't help at all. I'm kind of like in a bit of a haze, but it was fun today at the Ballestas Islands, and now we're off to Nazca. It's like a 2.5 hour ride, so let's go. We made it halfway to Nazca. I'd actually totally forgotten how beautiful that stretch of road was. Even had to ask the driver to stop so we could take some pictures. A lot of this stuff on this Peru trip I remember like yesterday. Completely forgot about that stretch of road. Absolutely stunning. And we actually even got the driver to stop so I could fly Fido for like a split second. That was cool. Yeah, we got like maybe an hour to go until Nazca now. We got to Nazca like maybe 30 minutes ago, checked into our hotel, and we're kind of heading for dinner. I'm finding it's kind of a bit of a little bit of a struggle getting enough footage for every day, just because the days are so short right here in like the southern hemisphere at winter time. It's sunrise at like 6 and sunset's already like 5:30, and it just does not feel like there's enough hours in the day to shoot all the content I want. So sorry if the vlogs are a little bit short. As I mentioned, we're heading for dinner. Just up on like the pedestrian walk here in Nazca. There's not a lot going on in Nazca. It's really just for the flights, and we're doing all that in the morning. So right now, heading to the plaza, get some food. We're crossing, so you have to put your arm out, or else you get hit. Hola. Muy bien. I'm gonna get all sorts of fat with this. Whoa. There's 4 eggs. Oh no, those are these were eggs. We're back at the hotel. I've just spent the past 20 minutes convincing Jeff that he can jump from there and make this pool. So tomorrow that might happen. Today was a fun day, really good food in Peru. I kind of almost forgot about that too. The food in Peru is always so good, especially along the coast. So that was a really nice meal today, and tomorrow's gonna be some fun. I'm not Nazca line flying, but the rest of the group's Nazca line's flying. Maybe I'll go wander around town and do a little bit of street photography or something like that, but we'll see what happens tomorrow here in Nazca. And yeah, it's been good so far. It's been really fun being back here in Peru, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.